The function of hortatory exposition text. Definition of hortatory exposition text. Hortatory exposition is a text which represents the attempt of the writer to influence the readers to do something or act in a certain way. Social function of hortatory exposition text. The purpose of hortatory exposition is to persuade the readers that something should or should not be the case or be done. Generic structure of hortatory exposition text. 1. Thesis. 2. Arguments. 3. Recommendation. Explanation of hortatory exposition text. Thesis. It is an introduction to the main idea of an effect or event that will be raised or discussed. In section of thesis, the writer's talk is presented as thesis which is proven with several arguments. In this section, the writer arguments is shown the opinions of the writer that support the main idea in supporting his thesis. The more opinions the authors write, the more attractive a hortatory exposition text, because readers tend to believe in and even if there are many opinions that support in it. Recommendation. After stating the thesis and proving with various arguments, the text is concluded with the writer's recommendation on how to overcome. Recommendation contains a recommendation or solicitation writer to the reader. Example and structure of the text. Thesis. In all discussion over the removal of lead from petrol or on the atmosphere, there does not seem to have been any mention of the difference between driving in the city and in the country. Arguments. While I realize my leaded petrol car is polluting the air wherever I drive, I feel that when you travel through the country, where you only see another car every 5 to 10 minutes, the problem is not as severe as when traffic is concentrated on city roads. Recommendation. I feel that country people who often have to travel huge distance to the nearest town and who already spend a great deal of money on petrol should be treated differently to the people who live in the city. Dominant language features. Using simple present tense, using modals, using action verbs, using thinking verbs, using adverbs, using adjective, using technical terms, using general and abstract noun, using connectives or transition. Other examples of this type. Use English. Many of us are dismayed about the quality of our education, which is not commensurate with the high cost spent on school fees. It is way below our expectation if we compare our graduates with those who studied overseas, especially concerning the mastery of English. It is important to know that most of employments require competence in English for office work and correspondence. Government officials, speakers, writers, and observers use a lot of English. Then the important thing is to use English as a medium in schools so that we can compete with graduates from abroad. All students have studied English since they are in junior high school. Even some of them had been introduced with English when they were in elementary school. However, lots of graduates have less English skills. Learning English is difficult, but it is more difficult to customize us with it. Then it will be beneficial to have TV films in English like in Singapore. It will help to increase our graduates' competence in English. Well, still want to try smoke? Think the fact before trying. If you are not a smoker, you should never and never try to smoke. Okay, that's all I can share about the function of hortatory exposition text. Hopefully it will be useful for understanding our English. Thank you.